How's it going, guys, and welcome to another party starter build in Gedonia 2. Today we're going to be looking at the foundations of a healer, so let's dive in. Welcome to the level 5 party starters. For the attributes on this, we're going to go with the 4 intellect, so we get the most amount of mana, and we can create more powerful magic spells that will also boost our healing and earth magic and our buffs. I did put 1 point into agility just for the extra dodge, just in case you get into trouble. And also I put 2 points into charisma, just so we can get a few companions that can help out on healing and help support our party. You don't have to do this, you can put more in whatever skill you like. I just picked these just because they make most sense to me. All right, guys, let's hit next. So for origins, I picked nobleman just for the noble and speech checks. You get a bit of gold as well, bit of starting gold, but pick whatever you like. It doesn't matter what you really pick, just as long as you're happy with your background. Just, it's a bit of a role-playing mechanic. Whatever you feel more comfortable with, just pick whatever you like. With our skills, we put 1 point into storm magic, and that would be in the storm buffs, just so we can get luck of the storm. So this applies a buff for 10 minutes to all party members that increase critical strike chance by 10% and critical damage multiplier by 25%. Very good in a party. One of my favorite abilities in the very early alpha when we got to test it out. This was awesome, and it provides such a massive boost to your whole party. It's crazy. Must have. Next up in earth magic, I decided to pick stone skin, and then the stone defense of that. So this applies an effect to all companions and allies that increases defense for 30 seconds. Very powerful spell to have, especially if you've got your tank going. You pop this in the start of battle. Battles shouldn't really last you more than 30 seconds if you have an entire party, and this definitely helps the tank out a lot. And also in earth magic, I did summon crag abilities. So this summons a crag that can be climbed on for 10 seconds. It knocks down enemies nearby. If you use another crag, it increases its size. I just picked this one because it can give a lot of utility to the party, especially if you can see some treasure or like a mining node that's high up above. You can use this and you can actually get your party members to jump up a little bit higher. A very unique ability, so that's why I picked this. With earth magic, if you have it high enough, you can rip deposits out from the ground. You can see them scattered around Esnon. Next up in nature magic, we've got our healing ability. Really, it depends what sort of healing that you like. I picked healing rain because it heals you and the whole party for a huge amount of health. You can also drip feed a bit of healing, so some healing over time with healing spirits. This just heals you and party members nearby just over time for a small amount, so that'll just tick. You can pick healing beam, but I don't know, I just feel it's a bit, that's just focused on one target. So healing spirits or healing rain, whichever you like. I went with healing rain, but it's up to you what you pick. And also I did put 1 point into the bonus healing here. So healing done by an ability by, increases a healing done by an ability by 20%. Also, I put a point into the root abilities. So I just went into entangling roots. So this is a powerful root sprout from the ground, immobilizing the target and dealing some damage over time. I did pick this just so you can control or crowd control some enemies. If there's a lot of mobs around, you can sort of keep one over in the sidelines for, I think it's about 15 seconds they're entangled for. So you can keep them out of battle and just focus on the other enemies. Just a little bit of crowd control. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Let's get into the actual combat. So here we have the summon crag ability. You can see it there, and then you can make it even taller. You can climb right up top and you can see like a vantage point. Last for a bit. Pretty cool ability. I just like showing that off. You can see here we'll put luck of the storm on, so we've got a lot more crit. We can entangle our enemy. Of course, they're immune to bleeding. Use our dodge to get out of the way. We've also got our companion here, so this will be like our tank. So here we can use our defense. That increases our defense by 10, which is really awesome. Get our companion in there, and healing's pretty self-explanatory, really. So you get hurt, you can just heal. That's pretty much the gist of it. This build has the foundations of a healer, of course. So we've got healing, buffs, and a bit of utility with this build. Healing is self-explanatory. As I said, you can interchange your healing abilities with healing over time, or just plain up healing, straight up healing. It provides buffs, your defense and attack buffs, a bit of the utility with the crags coming out from the ground, which will help your party out immensely. Also, if you don't have a tank, if your companion level up and actually tank enemy mobs, then you can sort of use them as a tank, or your pets. It's really up to you on that. But that'll do it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this build, and I hope you guys are enjoying Gedonia too. I know I am. Anyway, guys, that'll do it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in Esnon. Alright, guys. Take care.